Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blood in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It is Matic 365, or you could call me Matic. The choice is yours. Today, I'm back with a new video on something that honestly, I was not expecting this news. I am a bit surprised by this because I actually was one of those people that went to go see this movie last year in theaters during the summer. And honestly, I feel like this movie was a bit cheated when it came down to it. And what is Blair Man talking about? Transformers 1. Even though Transformers 1 did not do well in the box office, it underperformed badly in the box office. But even though it did bad in the box office, but also did well when it came to grossing worldwide, it did really good with digital sales. People that bought the digital copies of the movie before the physical DVD release that came out, it was doing really well. And they already had confirmed that, oh, we're going to get a Transformers 1 sequel. And Blair was looking forward to a Birdman hair rub. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was like, yes, ring it. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like that is no longer going to be a thing now. It seems like the latest news is Transformers 1 is no longer happening, and the director confirms it. Unbelievable. All right, so let's talk about this right now. So the director, Josh Cooley, was at BotCon. All right, I didn't even know that was a thing. Was at BotCon for 2025, and he was asked about, were we still going to get a Transformers sequel when it came to Transformers 1? And he said, no, we're not going to get a sequel due to it underperforming in the box office. I was like, man, unbelievable. Unbelievable. And this goes to show you, when it comes down to it, I guess Paramount said, hey, and Hasbro, we don't want to spend any more money on trying to do a sequel and it under-delivers, right? That's scary because I really enjoyed the movie. I love that we got an origin story on why Optimus Prime and Megatron were beefing out, you know what I'm saying? Why they were once friends turned enemies. I felt like I loved that we saw more of Cybertron, because I felt like the live adaptation movie, we didn't see enough of Cybertron. That was my biggest problem with the movie. Those movies, I should say. And I was like, oh. On top of that, there were interesting characters. We learned about how they came across the Autobots and maybe even the Decepticons, and even just them not having the actual symbols of the Decepticons and Autobots. So, I am disappointed by this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought that the movie was a solid animated movie, and I feel like maybe Paramount said we can't afford to put more money into a sequel that's gonna go through the same thing. Now, what I was seeing in theaters, like I said before, I've talked about it before quite a bit, was that they had another big animated movie that came out, I want to say like around the same time length, or maybe the week after or something like that. You had the Wild Robot, right? That came out, and it seemed like the Wild Robot, it seemed like they kind of sabotaged Transformers' success, because there were way more show times when it came down to that movie over Transformers 1. And I was like, oh man, like they out here rigging it, boy. Now, the other thing too, I thought for sure with it not doing well box office wise and it doing extremely well with digital sales, I wouldn't have mind seeing a Transformers 1 sequel on the Paramount app. All right? Like that to me would have been a much better idea. If you don't trust it being in the box office and wanting to be successful, let's give it another chance. Y'all could have been like, look, let's put it on Paramount Plus or the Paramount channel, because they do have both. I think they should have took a risk. Honestly, I really enjoyed the movie. It's disappointing to see sometimes when movies come out, some movies deliver really well in the box office success-wise. There's some that don't. but I definitely was not expecting that we weren't going to get a sequel. I mean, they even left it open for a sequel. I'm like, all right, we're going to learn more about the Autobots. We're going to learn more about the Decepticons and also the people within Cybertron. And now to hear that we're not, man, not even the digital copies could save this movie. That's unfortunate. I don't know, man. I guess Paramount and Hasbro have no future for the movie going forward now because they're not going to continue forward with this. But I hope that they end up doing something else with Transformers. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That franchise, I grew up on watching Transformers, so it's only time will tell. But it is the hardest working blood on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments. Are you surprised that we are no longer getting a Transformers 1 sequel? And my next question for you guys is, did you feel like the other movie competition kind of ruined the success for Transformers 1? It is the hardest working blood on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, also sharing, and also hit that bell if you want to stay notified. It is the hardest working blood on YouTube, guys, and I'm out, legends.